Hey everybody, this is Robert from stparkflowers.com. Thanks for watching all my videos on YouTube. I really appreciate it, and all the emails that you guys have been sending me. People ask me all the time, what motors do I use? I'm going to cover a lot of steps today. What motors do I use on my little like Yak EPP planes and things like that. The motors that I use on my planes are these little 1300 kV outrunners. I'm sure you've seen them on like Hobby City and places like that. I get all my motors and stuff from a nice guy, Jeff at headsuprc.com. Real good guy to deal with. Really, you pay a little bit more for them, but they have really fast shipping here in the States. They all come pre-wired with the connectors and things like that, so they're real plug and play for you new pilots. Makes it real simple. Plug them into your ESC, mount your motor to your plane. You can be up flying pretty quick. Another thing I get asked all the time is, when I mount my motors to my planes, what do I use? Well, I've only found these one place. These are little Graphite Composite motor mount. You can get them from me. Actually, I have a bunch. I bought a whole bunch of them from Hobby City. If you want them, let me know. Send me an email. I have a bunch for sale. They're about $2 each, and I ship them out to you really quick for just a couple bucks. These are really easy to use. You just tape them into your foam or use a little hot glue or whatever glue that you feel comfortable with. The motor just slides into the end of the mount like this. There's a little screw that you get with the hardware kit. You just mount it in there. It's really easy. They line up straight. They're solid. They take a good pounding and a shot. They don't break, things like that. Very easy to use. Another thing to do when you're actually flying these little EPP planes, make sure you install, if you guys can see this on the front of the motor, make sure you install a prop saver. These things will save your motors, save your props, things like that. All of us, even me, all pilots are every once in a while going to crash your plane. So what these actually do is these prevent your props when they hit the ground from damaging anything. Really simple to use. What you do is you actually, as you can see here, the motor, the prop just mounts to the front of the motor here, and then there's the little rubber bands, these little O-rings. If you can see this little O-ring, and it just wraps around the front of the prop, holds the prop in place. If your prop hits the ground or anything like that, it actually just prevents anything from breaking or shearing off. Makes your motors last a lot longer. We all crash, so it just protects things. Another thing, I don't know if you can see this, people ask me all the time, how do I hook up my servos to my control rods? I use these little Dubro easy connectors. It has a little screw. You know, some people love these, some people hate them. I like them. I've never had a problem with them. They're lightweight. They just attach to your servo. You can actually, if you make carbon rods like I did on my planes, if you make carbon push rods, you just put a little piece of metal through the hole in the easy connector, tighten the screw. It lets you adjust your linkage. It's really a no-brainer. It's great for the new pilot. You know, it takes all the guesswork out. I use them on my aileron servos. I've used them on my rudder servos. I use them on my servos. They work great. Last thing we're going to talk about in this little video, I know I'm cramming a lot of stuff in here. Everybody asks me, when you do CG, what is CG?